Hi guys, it is Saturday morning, and I usually would not do a video on a Saturday. However, we are day 11 in just theatrical bullshittery called a government shutdown. And it was announced yesterday that our troops, the people who go on the front line, fight and die so a bunch of oligarch bankers can get wealthier than they already are, may not be paid Wednesday. As a matter of fact, there's a very high probability they might not get anything. That means their bills are going to be due. Their mortgages are going to be due next month. They might not be able to meet it all. And to tell you right now, I'm not holding my breath that mortgage companies will be very understanding. Now we know credit card companies are not going to be very understanding. They're going to be understanding once they receive the money. But these greedy twats aren't going to cut a break for nobody, especially our military, which is absurd, to say the least. So the longer this goes on, the much more difficult it's going to be to stop it. Have you noticed that? I don't remember a shutdown ever lasting this long. 11 days. This theatrical bullshit has got to stop, people. It has to stop somewhere. And if you and I are not able to come together long enough to say no more of the Jerry Springer freak show, it's just going to keep going. And the next thing you know, you're going to have military families being foreclosed on because you and I could not come together. Now, I've already gave one suggestion, just taking them all, locking them in a room until they give the budget that they set back in the spring. If you don't believe there's a budget, I don't know what to tell you. They already had a budget. They've had one for a very long time. But we have got to tell them, no more. No more of those theatrical bullshit. We have real people whose lives are at stake here. Their quality of living is at stake. If this doesn't show you that there is no Democrat or Republican Party, I don't know what the hell is going to. I mean, they're probably out on some yacht somewhere laughing at you idiots for believing them. I know I am. I would laugh if it wasn't for the fact that I know that there are thousands of people that aren't going to be able to pay their bills. There are lots of people who will not be paid come next week for work that they've already rendered. How is that right? You got politicians that will be paid. You got these owners of defense contract companies, they're getting paid. The Rothschild bankers, they're getting paid. Morgan bankers, Rockefeller, that whole bunch, they're all getting paid. But you are not going to be paid. If you are a cop, a firefighter, soldier, or even an ICE agent, you may not be paid. Well, ICE agent, you probably don't deserve it anyway. But, you know, your family does. These are the people that are not going to be paying their bills next week. They're not going to be feeding their children. And it's all because of one little theatrical bullshit stunt that no man in this country has the balls to say no to. I'll see you guys later.